Honorable member for Kwesimentin.
Yes, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I thank you very much for the opportunity to contribute to this important issue. And I thank the maker of the statement for bringing this matter up to this August House. Right Honorable Speaker, the maker of the statement cites very important constitutional provisions, which rightly guarantees children the right to education, and also the issue of discrimination against children and against people on the basis of gender, race, color, ethnic origin, religion, and other social and economic status. Right Honorable Speaker, the issue must be looked at from different perspectives. Rightly, the Constitution guarantees children and guarantees everybody the right to education. But there are certain conditions within which these rights should be exercised. Right Honorable Speaker, it is for this reason that, for example, children's liberty are curtailed, liberty or right to movement are curtailed within the context of boarding house system. Article 14(1)(e) specifies the conditions under which liberty of children or the right to education can be curtailed. Right Honorable Speaker, if you can permit me, I want to read 14(1)(e), Article 14(1)(e). 41 says, every person shall be entitled to personal liberty, and no person shall be deprived of his personal liberty except in the following cases and in accordance with procedure permitted by law. E says, for the purpose of education or welfare of a person who has not attained the age of 18 years. Right Honorable Speaker, so it's clear that the people have rights, children have right to education, but these rights and liberty are exercised within the confines of the law, particularly in respect of education. We have curtailed the liberty of children from going out of their movement, their freedom of movement, because of this imperative. Children are required to wear a certain dress because of this imperative. Mr. Speaker, rules and regulations are created for order presentation and to ensure that people live within a certain norm. So in this House, Mr. Speaker, there are standing orders and rules and regulations that specify even how we should dress. Yesterday, I saw a colleague who had a tie with no suit, and he was asked to go and dress properly or dress parliamentary in a parliamentary manner, which then, if we want to stress the argument of the maker to the extent that how does your hairstyle determine the content of your character, one would ask, how does your dressing in parliament determine the content of your character? It is for the purpose of ensuring that there are certain norms that are followed in the house. And the schools, people from all backgrounds come to the school, and for the purpose of discipline, the schools set regulations. And so there's a clash between the right of the child and then also the right that are curtailed by our Constitution in respect of education. And Mr. Speaker, I think this will be an important test if our courts can provide a definitive position on this, because the schools themselves are also operating or operationalizing their rules and regulations under the expectations and imperatives of the Constitution. The Ghana Education Service has clearly espoused certain rules and regulations for which the schools are pursuing. And the parents have also raised concerns that the children are being discriminated against on the basis of beliefs. Right, Honorable Speaker, if we were to go along that tangent, next year you will see a number of people also coming with different forms of dressing, also under the guise of their religious beliefs and religious expectations. So I think that the position of the school should be looked at within the context of Article 14(1)(e), and then also the right of the child also, which Act 560 also talks about, needs also to be looked at. So there's a clash clearly between the right of the child under the Enabling Children's Act and also under Act 14(1)(e), which requires that the children should, or children of less than 18 years should their rights of liberty be curtailed under certain conditions. Right, Honorable Speaker, having said so, I thank you for the opportunity to contribute on this motion. Thank you.